made it back in one piece. We're putting, look at this. We're just going, there's so much stuff. There's cases of drinks. We're still going through bags here. Stuff up here. These were all free. All that caffeine. It's just, it's everywhere. Trying to put it all away. But.
What do you take beef liver for?
Beef liver? You guys ever taken beef liver before? Anyway, I gotta go hook up the trailer so I can pick up my car tomorrow. So, let's go get the trailer. It's so peaceful out here at Jerry's. It's the body shop. Got the trailer hooked up, headed back home. Excited to pick up the new ride. Parking her for the night. At my buddy's place. Also, a kit I ordered on eBay. It was a cheap kit I ordered on eBay. Came in the mail while I was gone. It's a auto lockout kit. Yeah. So if I do that dumb stuff again, lock the keys in a car that's running, I can unlock the door hopefully. Getting a little bit of a later start to the morning than I wanted to. Feeling even sicker today, so I still gotta go get this car. I got my cashier's check. I'm a little overly prepared. I brought a jumper pack, which I ought to plug in because I don't have the batteries good on it right now. I got a tire pressure pump and a door lockout kit and my cameras and snacks, and you think I was going on vacation again. But let's go get this car. Sorry, I feel like and sound like crap, but we'll still get the shot, guys. We'll get the footage. And it's a good thing I decided to turn my jumper pack on and plug it in, because we are at 38%, which is not a very good charge if you want to jump start something. So we'll leave that charge while we're on the road. I made it in one piece. I made it. So you guys ready to see the new whip? Sick or not, this is going to be a good reveal.
Open diff life.
That was a pretty sad donut, guys, but as you can see, I got the 2011 Hyundai Genesis Coupe. It's a 2.0 turbo and it's a 6-speed. It has 82,000 miles on it. Didn't really look it over the greatest while I was there, but I do see, looks like I'm gonna have to get a bumper, a headlight for sure, fender, already outsourced the fender in the hood, and I'll need an inner fender. Looks very simple to fix. Will be a really nice car. Maybe I'll get some better donuts later. I got a huge bonus in this Genesis. This is the first time I actually got something of any value in a car. I popped the trunk. A full set of clubs, a new bag, golfing shoes. What else is in here? Brand new wiper blades back here in the back. But the clubs alone, that is gonna make up for a lot of parts if I sell those, or if I keep them. I don't know. Clubs can get pretty pricey. That is crazy. We are all strapped down. I like to run the straps. I got really big straps. I run them through each wheel on each side. I did the same on the back. They only have 2 straps on this, but they're heavy duty, big straps. And then I just put all the extra strap inside the car and the door. But I saw something else I need to fix on this. Underneath here, this needs to be pushed up. So I decided before I take the Genesis to my house and unload it, I'm just gonna stop by my cousin Jerry's house and let him look at this hood, because the hood might be savable. He priced it for me. He can get me a hood for $250, but I want him to look at this hood. We might be able to do it a little bit cheaper. We might not. Right now I'm leaning towards getting a new hood, but I want him to look at this one because he might be able to do some magic to it. You know, I mean, you saw the Mercedes hood. He does really good work. So I'm gonna take it out, let him look at it, since it's a little bit out of the way, but it's closer if I go from where I'm at now than to go home and take it out there. So he said he can have it in a day if he orders one. So we're waiting. I'm gonna let him look at it, and then he can order one if I need to. Fender, he could order it too, but it was pricey. I'm gonna price them first before I'd rather order them both from him if the price is right. The fender was expensive. Even at his price, that front fender was what was it, $180 for a fender? That's the most I've ever paid for a fender. That was more than the Mercedes fender. So I'm gonna see what I can find first, and then might just have him order one. I don't know. If he gets Kappa parts, they fit good. And if he gets one that's not good, he can have a new one in a day. So I'm leaning towards having him order the parts for me. But I'll get the headlight and the inner fender. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna get 2 headlights. I want to leave some money left over because I don't like the look of these without a wing on it. And I like the stock wing that comes on them, but if I can't find one of them, I also like lip wings that just come up off the trunk lid a little bit. So I might do that. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to price them and see what I can find. Even just a small one, just like, I almost want to get like a carbon fiber one, but I want this thing to look good, so we're gonna do it nice. And I think we're gonna be getting a front bumper for it, so I might go with a different look. Not sure yet. We'll see. I'm really happy about this purchase. I tried to win one of these before. It was a newer year, and it had a lot more damage on it. It had about the same amount of miles on it, and it was an automatic, and I was trying to win it for my wife, Ashley. And it was like a charcoal gray. I think it was a 2013 or a 14 when they updated the front end on them. They also had more power then. They had 275 horsepower. These earlier years were only like 210. So I tried to win one. It was in Baltimore, and it was the only car that I had to use a broker to bid on. And I bid more than I bid on this one. And it actually had more miles on it than this one. It had 86,000. This one has 82,000. But it had front end and rear end damage, and I think it had some scrapes on the sides, and it pretty much needed a whole front and rear on it. And it went I lost to somebody in Florida because I didn't have enough bidding power, and it went for $4,050. I only had $4,000 bidding power. And I'm not going to say what I paid for this one, but my bid was less than that. So you can guess, but I'm really happy with it. This one's going to be an easy fix. My wife's a little jealous because she still likes them, but it was shortly after I lost the bid on the Genesis the first time that I won the Camaro, and she totally forgot about that Genesis because to her the Camaro was better, and she's still in love with it. She still likes her car, but she still likes these too, so I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't want to try to drive this one. But she needs to learn to drive a stick. And I looked at that hood. The more I looked at that hood, I thought, I don't think he's gonna be able to save that for the price of it. And I just stopped at his house, at Jerry's house, and he said we'd be better off to buy a new hood. So we're probably gonna get a new hood. Fender, I'm gonna try to outsource myself, and all the other parts, and see what I can get them for. Might go with an aftermarket front bumper with a different look. I don't know yet. All the grills are intact on this, so it's almost pointless to go with a different front bumper unless it comes with grills or it doesn't have any. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We might go with a stock bumper just to save ourselves some money and time. With everything's still good on this one, so. Hopefully the headlight comes with the bumper mounts, because the bumper mounts are destroyed. The structure of it is all intact and straight. We looked at it with the exception of a small tab that the bumper or the fender mounts to. I can't tell what part of it mounts to it, but it can be bent back into place. It's just a small tab, so I'll wait until the new parts arrive, the bumper or the fender, before I go and try to bend that back into place so I can see where it goes. Definitely need a headlight, but it's all fixable. And if I could sell those golf clubs, it'll pay for most of my parts, I would imagine. I'm gonna have to do some research on these clubs. They look like some expensive clubs, but I don't know. I'm not a golfer. I know clubs are expensive. There's a whole set there, a nice bag and everything. I'm gonna try to sell them and recoup all the costs for my parts and make even more money on this thing. And I'm set up to make a decent amount on this. So that, and be able to price it right at the same time. So very happy so far. Everything's looking good into my favor, and it's what happens when you do your research. I know I said a while ago I was going to promote my buddy's channel. I still don't want to put him out there yet. He's still in the very early learning stages of how to edit and upload his videos and everything. So he has a little work to do. I don't want to put him out there really early and then everybody criticize him. So I'm going to give him some time to work on his channel, get a little better, and then I will promote his channel then. As for now, I still haven't really found any newer channels that I like as much as Nabori Auto, but it's not saying I like his channel a whole lot. I mean, he's okay, you know. He's an alright dude, I guess. But no, I just haven't, like, I'm real particular with my channels. I like ones that keep my attention, like they don't get boring, you know what I mean? And I'm sure my channel's not much better, but you know, I like ones that are, you know, a little bit funny, but keep your interest and have good content on them. So I'm still keeping my eye out, looking for stuff. Don't tell me to promote your channel. If I find it and I like it, then I will. But don't be hitting me up. I already had a couple people hit me up like, please promote my channel. Like, one wasn't even didn't even deal with cars and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not going to promote a channel that has nothing to do with what I do. Like, it was nothing even close. Like, it wouldn't benefit them either. Like, if somebody's watching car videos, they're not going to want to see something completely different, like exploring houses and stuff. Like, you're going to the wrong person. You need to find somebody who has a big channel about that content to promote your channel. You'll get more viewers that way. But yeah, I'm still on the lookout. So this car keeps paying for itself. I looked in the armrest, and I mean, this is no big deal, but this is not the original shifter. This is, and it's in better shape than the one that's on there. See how wore that one is? This is the one that goes on there. So this one will be going back on. It's in really good shape. So that's pretty nice. There's a pack of smokes in here, and it's full. There is a cup full of quarters and change. And there's an iPhone charger. And I can tell you who owned the car before, too, because all the information's in here. So, that's nice. Oh, there's no shades. No shades. And, yeah, all in all, it's really clean. I looked under the seats. We need to take a spin. The oil in this car was also just changed. Look, change at 87, no, maybe that's 82, or 228 of 18, which we better change it for safe measure. I thought it said 87. It does look like 87 if you look at it. I'm wondering if it ain't a 2. So we're right there if that's an 82. I'll check it. If the oil looks clear, maybe we'll just leave it on there. I need to see what the filter looks like as well, and then we'll decide whether we're going to change the oil or not. If the oil is just changed and the oil level is right and everything, I normally let it go. But being turbo engine, better safe than sorry. Better change the oil. And also, this is a threaded shifter. This is not. It's got some sort of clip assembly here. It's supposed to clip on, but there's a bolt down the bottom of this one. It's identical to the bottom one of this one, and I'm wondering if I can't change these collars out on the bottom to switch them over. If I can, I will, but I'm gonna try to drive this to the house. I don't like how the revs hang in this thing. I think I read online that they do that. Let's pull it out in a second. Boy, it's peppy. I'll tell you what, it kicks in. Yeah, you hear that scraping? That's my That's my liner, wheel liner. And how convenient. Wife's car's not here, so I can move my car and get this backed in. There it is, and I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna be doing some of the work here in my yard. As you can see, there are some snowflakes falling right now as it is. We're gonna do a new bumper. The only reason I'm doing a new bumper is we're missing a piece here, missing the whole, I'm gonna get down here, missing a whole chunk underneath here. All this is gone. So it's kind of hard to put shit back when it's not there. It's also got a crack right there by where the tow hook goes in. So new bumper, new hood, new fender, new inner fender, new headlight. Seem to drive fairly straight, so I need to get this fender off. The structure right here, you can see it right there. That's the main structure beam where the fender bolt's on at. Looks to be fairly good condition, except for being bent right here, and then this bracket down here, which I believe is supposed to be, 90 degree. I had to straighten it out. All in all, not too bad. Washer bottle may be broken. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. There's fluid in it. It's just low. I was getting a light for low fluid level. I don't know if it's broke yet or not. I'm gonna have to dump some water in there and see. Rim's not bad. Back rim has a nick in it. We're probably gonna let it go. This can wash. This will wash off. You see, I can scrape it off with my fingernail. But there's a chunk right here. Probably not gonna do anything with that, as long as it drives good. So I do want a wing because they look better with them on. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna check the oil real quick and see what color it looks. I can tell you one thing I don't like already is it has an intake on it, which looks to be like a decent one. Whatever. Well, they don't have that on there, and that's just hanging free. That one's actually on. No, it's not. Look how loose this is. But anyway, so all this is on here, and nothing is mounting it in. It's just flopping free, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. So you can see there's like, it's a Weapon R, and they have like screws in them here. I'm gonna see if I can't make a bracket or something to bolt that sturdy. I just don't like, my intake flopping around like that. I think that's crap. But everything else looks to be in good condition. You see your core support is all intact, minus, okay, that's just the headlight. This is all headlight. All of this is headlight. It looks to be pretty good. The bumper was almost savable too, but it's not too bad. It felt like it had pretty good power. I'd like to get it out on the open road and see what it can really do. I don't know what else for upgrades there are on it. It does look to have factory exhaust, which I'm okay with. I can see the flex pipe and the cat right there, and everything looks stock minus this intake. The oil filler looks fairly new. I didn't check the oil not too dark, but not real clear either. For if it isn't due until 87, then I would say I'd say the mileage was 82,000. It was supposed to be changed, so we're gonna do an oil change on it, just to be safe. But everything else looks to be good. I need to check all my intercooler piping and stuff and make sure there's no cracks or anything. All this piping looks to be solid, minus your shitty intake here. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I might even put a stock air box on it if I could find one and it's a decent price. If not, that's gonna stay on there, but I'm at least gonna at the most zip tie it somewhere so it's not flopping all over the place, because I just don't like that. It's just crap. Weapon R. Don't buy Weapon R. Buy a good brand name. This thing is just flopping. Not good. Not cool. Another small thing I found, and this is going to be no big deal. I just need to find myself a connector to put in, but the washers for the hood right here come through the wheel well. Just severed that line. It was just hanging down loose, so we're going to have to take care of that too. So we have washers up there, which are going to get swapped out. Are they on the hood? Are they in the wipers? I don't even know where the washers are. Okay, they're under the hood on the valance. So they're part of the car, so when we swap the hood over, it's no big deal. I got to fix that line. So that's another small thing. No big deal. So I feel like I did enough talking for this episode. I'm still not feeling good. I'm probably still going to go to the gym. But I gotta get this trailer back out to my cousin's because that's where I keep it, and look for more episodes on this project. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I can't wait to get started. I don't even know which direction I'm gonna take yet, so I just need to sit down and price some stuff and decide where I'm gonna go. It is now sleeting here. I'm hoping for good weather this weekend, so I'm not working out in the sleet. Or in snow and cold weather. But if you like this, stay tuned for more episodes. Go check out some of my other ones. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out!